So I'm Vicky Ward. I'm an investigative reporter for Vanity Fair and a contributor to CNBC. I often write about business. I also write about many other things, art, architecture, Kate Moss. I think I can safely say that The Devil's Casino is the only book out there on Wall Street right now that includes adultery, seances, backstabbing, and a firm that feels it's possibly got the death of someone it's just fired on its hands. It was sort of magical. Their ambition was almost romantic. I think The Devil's Casino is different from all the other books about the recession because really it tells a human story, and Wall Street and Lehman Brothers is in the background and in the foreground, and it's a story essentially about friendship and ambition and greed, and how really four best friends who started off with nothing. They worked behind a bar in a middle-class town in Long Island. They all drove in to work together each day. They had big dreams, big ideas, but they were good. They were good men. They were going to get rich on Wall Street, but they took an oath. They weren't going to let money corrupt them. The culture of all sticking together, which is in a way what had made it great, actually becomes a very dark thing. They started off with very noble aims. You know, ambition, after all, is not a dirty word. Through the eyes of these men in The Devil's Casino, you see how they become rich and they change. And the cost of becoming rich, you know, it ruins in some cases their marriages, it ruins their friendships, it ruins their lives, and in the end it blows up the bank. The thing about writing about a bank that has just died or collapsed is that suddenly everyone wants to tell you what really, really went on. This book shows the evolution, particularly in one case, of somebody who at the age of 16 was a happy-go-lucky kind of hippie, the last person you'd expect to see in an investment bank, slowly evolve, almost as if, and he's not aware of it, into the most terrible monster who can smile at all the people around that boardroom and yet quietly be knifing them in the back. And I think the tragedy of the firm is that it really could have been something different. It could have been something far more noble. Lehman became a place where backstabbing was really just a way of life. And as one very senior executive put it to me, it was just a culture of lies. It was, what lie are we going to tell the people who work here today, and what lie are we going to tell the press?